Good morning, everyone. January 25. A little chilly out. 43 degrees. Not as warm as Kona, of course. Double that. But anyway, we're here at the house. We're going to replace these gutters. They have spikes and ferrules. No screws. I'll show you around. And they have no roof flashing. So we're gonna do something similar with a gutter lip. So these downspouts right here, really sharp. I'll show you what we're gonna do there to make it functional. So I don't know if you can see right there, but that's a lot of moss and debris up there. We're gonna install cleanouts, large outlets, and I think some gutter screens just on the north side. So I'll show you the back. Gutters are falling off. And the reason being is they get really heavy with debris and the wood gets wet and the nails pop out. I'm gonna climb up on the ladder and show you the difference here between nails and screws. So right here, you see? So that makes the wood rot right there. And this has no flashing, so. And look at that. It's plugged up. It's leaking. It's way too sharp. We're gonna fix that. So we are gonna start removing the gutters. Here we go. So the difference between spikes and ferrules and brackets, huge difference. I'll show you the brackets. This particular gutter has a nail every 4 feet, which means they skipped one of the rafters. On our new gutters, we're gonna go every rafter, and we're gonna have screws with hidden hangers. Oh, look at this. This is pretty bad. Look at that. It did not work at all. Look at this. Whoa! Woo. Almost got me there. Ugh, I'm not used to this dirt. I'm used to kind of swimming out in the ocean over there. Now I'm swimming in dirt. Oh well. All right, 5 minutes later, got the gutters off. Wasn't too bad. And if you had screws, every rafter tail, this would take 10 times longer to take off. So anyway, I got this new tool. It is a Makita bandsaw. I have a bunch of these, but this one has a covered blade, and the opening right in here is a lot bigger. So let me try cutting some of these gutters. Over here, closer. So let's see if I can cut this all the way through. Whoa, okay. I don't get it. Why is it so jumpy? Might need a new blade. Smaller teeth. That one's pretty big. Okay. The teeth are too big. It bites too fast. Other than that, cut's good. Pretty cool. Yeah, we're gonna see if we can put some moss killer on there. Kind of mossy. These downspouts are no good. They are plugged inside. That's why I don't like these square ones. They're just plugged all the time. They don't work. junk. Needs to be more rounded. So we'll get this cleaned up and start hanging new gutters. So let me show you the spike and ferrule. So we got the spike here. You can see that they did a spike every 4 feet. They skipped this rafter tail here. All right, so let me show you the spike and ferrule. So we got the spike here. You can see that they did a spike every 4 feet. They skipped this rafter tail here. But look at the big hole that spike makes. And every time there's hot, cold, and water, these will come loose. See, this one never got hit. It's good. But all these, you can see the water marks and stains. See, fresh here, wet here, fresh here, wet and rotten here. So you can see the pattern everywhere where the nail was. And no flashing either, because the gutter came with its own flashing here, you can see. All right, so I'll show you how we do the brackets and screws. So we're doing fascia gutters. We're feeding it through the machine. So here we go. So you can see we're gonna have that little lip on the back side. We're gonna pop right into the roof. We're doing 032 aluminum. Here's the bracket that we install. One piece aluminum. Here you can see I've already installed one. So no more nail. This just clips in right there. We've marked the rafter tail location, so we know exactly where it's gonna go. And it's nice and solid. And then check underneath, make sure it didn't pop out. So ain't coming out no more. So with the computer, I just entered the numbers here. I just did this one, so I'm gonna change the numbers here from that to 41. Enter, and then inches is here. I click there, and inches, and it's good to go. So I can pause it, and it tells me the current position. This machine is a little old, so I double check with the tape measure, especially on long pieces. So the difference between nails and brackets, look at this, double amount every 2 feet, bracket and screw. And look at that big outlet right there. Very nice. This is actually a 5-inch fascia, if you haven't noticed. We installed a bigger end cap, special order. That way we're able to use the long brackets, because normally fascia is 4.5 inches. So get a special end cap, you can use the Raytech. And looks like this one didn't clip in. So gotta make sure it clips in. North side of the house. On the north, we are installing gutter screens. Even though we have the max flow outlets right here, we got the pine tree. We got some other trees here. So this will keep the pine cones out. It'll keep the branches out. All the big debris, small needles. It'll keep the moss out. Small needles will get through. They'll get flushed out. So good choice. All right, got this one done. Look at that. Bunch of brackets. Brackets with screws. Look how nice that looks. 032 aluminum. Most important, check this out. So we got nice flowing downspouts with large outlets. Very nice. Of course, clean out, leaf trap. Same thing here. Large outlet, big downspouts, and a clean out. Let me go on top and show you. Let me get a handful of this debris, pine cones. Let's see here. So the idea behind the gutter screen is it'll keep the pine cones out, the twigs and everything else, and the rest will go inside the outlet. So very nice job, well done. Thank you very much for watching, and God bless.